Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you what Bitcoin needs to do before it can continue the rally that we all are knowing, or at least we think, is going to happen in October. I still think that a $65,000 Bitcoin within the next 30 to 45 days is very likely, but we do need to consolidate after rallying $15,000 in the span of just 7 days. 35% rallies need small corrections, and we're going to talk about what that might look like in today's video and how from there we're going to blast off to new all-time highs. Without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. All right, guys, first, a little bit of a recap. Looking down here on the 4-hourly, you will know that Bitcoin rallied a grand total of $15,000 in 37% in just under 7 days. What we essentially did is we broke our recent local high and turned it into support. That is a first level that we're going to be looking at today. It is sitting at $53,000. Now, if we are going to see a small correction coming from this level, what we want to be looking at is what is known as Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement gives us retracement levels that the market might go down to when it is, well, retracing from a new high. A first one to look at here is the 23.6% retracement level, meaning that we would go 23.6% of the way back to where we started the rally down here at $40,800. That is another level that I want to show you. This level right here and the level I just drew at our local high gives us what is known as a zone of support. If I jump down to the hourly chart, I grab our rectangle tool and I go ahead and draw that, you can see that that is our zone of support sitting right below Bitcoin right now. A couple reasons why we think that we're going to pull back here is, number one, we had a 9 flash here on the TD sequential. And we've also seen recently a sell signal come in on Lux Algo. Lux Algo is a phenomenal indicator. You can check the link for it down below if you are interested. This is what is known as a flag. We're seeing a little bit of consolidation. On top of that, guys, we actually saw that Bitcoin was in a bull flag right here, and we broke bullish just as we thought it would. We broke bullish, we hit the price target, and then guess what? After you hit a price target, you need to have a small correction, so there's nothing wrong with that. Looking here at our volume, one thing I want you to remember is that our volume is continuing to increase. We've seen very low volume for 3 months now, and the volume is starting to pick back up. That indicates that retail investor interest is strong, and it indicates that people are very excited about this market. But the TD sequential on daily chart is sitting at 8 right now. Another sign that we need a day, 2, maybe 3 days of correction before we can continue to rally. On top of that, another level that we touched as resistance is right here. It is this trend line of resistance. Now, I'm specifically drawing this on the linear chart, not the log chart. I typically draw on the log chart, but here on the linear chart, you can see that there is a trend line that dates all the way back to the beginning of this bull market that Bitcoin is currently respecting. We have support touches here in January, resistance touches here in May, and resistance touches more recently, and that is where we topped out. We are right now looking at the end of this first wave of the rally. I think we're then going to see a small correction, and then we're going to see the rally blast off and continue to new all-time highs. Now, one of the final things I want to talk about is this. How does this market, just these last 7 days, look compared to our previous rally? Would you say that we are here in this rally or we are here? Personally, I would say that what we just saw in the last 7 days looks very similar to this 10-day rally over here on Bitcoin, where we rallied from $30,000 to $43,000, and then using our Fibonacci retracement, we can see that the market retraced down to the 38.2% Fibonacci level. Now, I don't think Bitcoin even needs to retrace that far. If it did, I'll show you where it would go to. If we did retrace down to the 38.2% level, we'd pull back down to 50,000. That's a potential support level. I don't think that's going to come into play, but my point is here is this. We had a big rally. We needed to have a small 1, 2, 3, 4, in this case, day correction, and then the rally was able to continue. I think sometime over the weekend, we're going to see what we saw here, a bullish engulfing candlestick formation, and then we're going to blast off and continue rallying. That is where I think we're going, and then I think we're going to continue rallying to the upside the same way we did here, and then we're going to blast back up to all-time high. And by the way, finally, what's going to happen is we're going to get closer to 60,000, 65,000, and you see this happen all the time throughout history. There is a magnetism around all-time high levels, and the market tends to just rally straight up to it after you get somewhat close. I think we're going to have a small correction for a day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe 4. We're going to sit here around 50 to 53,000, probably 52 to 53 to be more precise, and then we're going to bounce, and we're going to rally, and we're going to continue this rally, and October is going to be a very bullish month. However, I do think we need to take a pit stop. We need to stop for gas. We need to have a controlled burn. We need to have a correction, consolidation, whatever you want to call it, and then the market is going to remain very very bullish from there. This is what is known as Crypto Espresso. That's the name of this show. You might have seen it in the title. What I just did here is I broke down the hour-long show that we do every single morning called Coffee and Crypto into about a 5-minute video. There are a lot of details that I couldn't cram into this video that we talked about earlier on this morning. So go back, watch the full show. We had an hour of content, a lot of discussion that our viewers are loving, and make sure to watch Coffee and Crypto 9:30 Eastern every single morning. And if you're enjoying Coffee and Crypto and the channel, go tell 10 of your friends, because I think we are giving you content that's going to help you become financially free. That's all I got for you today, guys. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.